Hey guys, my name is Karen. Uh, I have been reading some posts about some guys' experiences of dating girls with borderline personality disorder, and also watched some YouTube videos talking about what it was like to date some girls with either depression or borderline personality disorders. And but I haven't seen any people who actually with borderline personality disorder post anything about their personal experiences of what it's like. So today's day one. I broke up with my boyfriend. I wanted to record every day. I wanted to keep track of my day life, trying to push myself to have everything together and to have a positive plan to deal with what is gonna come and to help myself with my recovery. So 2 years ago, I was diagnosed with depression and borderline personality disorder. And when I was growing up, no one really knows about what is borderline personality disorder. I just like, oh, that was a girl who gets upset sometimes, who is sad, at times. So no one really know about it, and I never had any perspectives or education about it. I just thought, oh, that's the way life is. It's suffering, which is not true. So 2 years ago, when I was first diagnosed with it, I've read stuff about it. So only thing I wanted to talk about is it's really not so fair for people to see some girls with borderline personality disorder as such terrible human beings, such monsters who can't control their emotions, who are destructive, manipulative, jealous, angry, emotional, completely out of control, at times can be physically violent, extremely verbally violent as well. I don't think that's necessarily wrong behavior wise, but what it's like to be called a liar in the core by the person you love the most. What it's like that you look at one relationship you really want to keep it, and you really want to make it work and have it, and the person is such a good person and you wanted to make him happy. You don't want it to destroy it, but suddenly at times your emotions are just completely out of control. It's just got distorted and the person became your enemy. You would do destructive things to destroy it, and it's very, very hard for the other person to deal with someone with these issues. I completely understand. I know they might feel tricked. The person they fell in love with was not what they expected. But what I want to say is sometimes maybe it's not a bad thing to have some empathy for people with borderline personality disorders, to understand that they are not really monsters in their core, and they're just some people who are dealing with some pains, some internal trauma, and they're trying to figure it out, but it was really hard. Personally, I have been trying therapy. I had medications from a psychiatrist about depression. I have been to a DBT group. I have been to a partial hospitalization CBT group. I've been read almost every single books I can find on overcoming borderline personality disorders. I went to a meditation retreat. I've been doing yoga. all the positive things that I could think of. But when the storm comes, it just seems like there is no alternative for me to do anything about it. Like when you were not 2 years old and you couldn't control yourself in that way, and after you think about what you have done, what you have said, how you behaved in front of the person you care about, it's such a horrible thing. It's a terrible experiences, and I really, really don't want to go through that again. So today I broke up with my boyfriend, which we had a terrible time before. The night before, of course, it's my fault, but today's day one, and I blocked the numbers and try not to have any contact right now because I know before I can fully recover, it's just not gonna go anywhere. It's always a circle. It's not fair for the other person to be treated that way. I also don't think it's fair for me to be called a monster at times, because I don't think I am. I don't think anyone with borderline personality disorders are actually monsters. They're just some people who have their own battle to fight. So, what I want to say here is I'm gonna try to be strong, take care of myself first. I will do more therapies, trying to read more books to see what I can do about it. But I chose not to talk to my boyfriend for now, and before I can really recover, I do not want to bring any other sufferings to other people, because I know I cannot handle that. I'm not capable of handling a healthy long-term relationship at this moment. So I think this is the best for everyone at this moment. Also, I would like to ask anyone with experiences in recovering from borderline personality disorders, if you are actually fine right now and are having a healthy supportive relationships, and I would really, really like to know how you get there. I know DBT is a very useful thing, but it seems like to me it has not been really helpful. I know every single skills you're talking about. Just when the time has come, I don't know how to apply to them. And if anyone can really share with your experiences and any advice to help me, I would really, really appreciate. I will try to be strong and live a day at a time to be more positive and productive. So I will continue with my therapy, and maybe I'll get a puppy. Be strong and live a day at a time. My goal is 30 days. I will try a month to not having any intimate relationship at all, and trying to get myself together and learn how to cope with this in a better way, in a healthy way. And yeah, I'm sorry for crying. So I just want to know anyone who have any experiences of actually recovering from it. Please leave me a comment. I would really, really appreciate. I really appreciate your help.